Capricorn. I don't know why I thought you were Spanish, or why I just addressed you in Spanish, but whatever. Welcome to your January 2018 reading. I know you guys have waited long enough, but I made it a point to get these all out in time, so let's jump right into your shuffle. Okay, pause. I know you guys don't actually think I'm going to make you sit here, and watch me shuffle. Let's fast forward this. Okay, enough of the funny business. On to your reading. We're going to jump right into your reading. I'm trying to make this go quicker because I feel like I spend a lot of time explaining these positions. But past position, above card, which is your conscious influences, things you're aware of, or your desired outcome. This is hidden influences that add to your present situation and your challenge, and this is a potential outcome granted whether or not you follow the advice shared in this reading. As always, I am going to sit the challenge card to the side, and I'm going to jump right into your reading, my little Capricorns. Okay, so what I'm seeing here in your recent past with the Seven of Wands is that you in your recent past have come out of a situation that I would say should be extending into your present situation, in the effect that you may have found yourself in a position in the past where you felt kind of weak or I would say overwhelmed in a sense. And what you did was a super awesome thing, which was you channeled your inner power and really tapped into the power of the universal life force to really get you through that situation into a place of stability and strength. So you pretty much stood up for yourself and your beliefs with the help of source. So congratulations on that. That's like some superpower right there. But the thing that I see presently is you are showing up as the Four of Pentacles reversed, which lets me know that you're kind of in a grubby kind of position. Like you're kind of, the thing that comes to mind is like a hoarder, you know, like whatever it is that this power that you tapped into brought you to a good place, which would be the Four of Pentacles upright, you know, place of abundance, you know, having things, or you know, things just getting better for you. But it's almost like things getting better triggered a fear, and right now it's like you're holding on to what it is that you've been given. So I don't know if that's like money. That would be super dope. Shout out to you. You know, help a girl out if you came into like a lottery winning or something. But like something really good you came into, something that's abundant. And I say that because of course with it being a Pentacles card, it could be, you know, financial gain. It doesn't necessarily have to. It could be anything that that's in abundance, you know. And things going good for you now, it's almost like things going good triggered you to be in a place of the fear of losing it, if that makes sense, right? So it's like with you being afraid of like losing it, it's like you're holding on to it super tightly. And see, the thing that's really not good about that is when we're all of us in every sense of our lives, we're supposed to always be in a constant state of flow, which means that we're, you know, like water. So water goes however the terrain flows, right? That's how we want to be in order for us to get into alignment and in tune with how spirit is moving us throughout our lives, right? Like, not moving us saying that we don't have a choice in it, because we totally do, but just saying, as that force goes through, we want to be able to, what is the word I'm looking for here? It's not moldable. I want to say mutable, but I don't think that's the right word. But anyway, but you flexible. There we go. Wonderful. So you want to be flexible and be able to flow, because whenever you get into a place where you're holding on to something, that's like a very rigid energy, and that creates blocks. So that can inadvertently cause problems for you, because it's fearing, like coming into something good, fearing losing that thing, holding on to it tightly, which creates a block. So as things are trying to flow to you, they have to go around you, right? So in your above card, I see that you have the Ace of Swords, which means, like a lot of people have gotten this card, cutting through the BS, you know? It's like you really want a new beginning. You're really serious about change. I can see that with you doing the Seven of Wands energy in the recent past. So it's like you're really serious about moving forward. And ironically, this is your present state, but this is really almost like a challenge. Your challenge is the fact that it's like you're inhibiting that flow from manifesting in your life clearly, because it's a fear of losing. But that's totally cool. It's one of those good old new moon things that lessons we're all going to have to work on and release. That's an old mindset that I can tell you now is definitely going to have to go if you want abundance in your life. Which leads us to your below card, which are subconscious influences or hidden influences, things that you're not aware of. And that is the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of, you know, cycle completion and, you know, being able to enjoy all of the fruits of your labor, everything manifesting and in fruition and all of those good, wonderful things. But the thing that I sense of how these cards are positioned together is it's almost like it's pinging on this too. It's like a fear of stability. So it's a couple of different scenarios I'm getting here. So it could be someone who, like, things in your life are going really good, right? You've tapped into universal life force. You cut through the crap. You know, you want your new beginning. You're starting to see the beginnings of that. You know, in thought, you've made up your mind. You've decided to let, like, you know, old mindsets go, and you're like, bam, I'm on this new path. But things are going so well for you right now that you're holding on to it tightly because you're afraid of losing this financial abundance and happy family situation that you have, right? So it's almost like it's a past, like subconscious fear. And by subconscious, I mean either like karmic, like prior lives, or like literally something sooner, which would be like childhood. So it could be like a person who has been constantly disappointed in life, or you had a family that kind of broke apart as a kid, and the fact that you're in this present situation in your life where, you know, you may be in a happy relationship, you may have, you know, kids and stuff like that, and have a happy home, and that almost, it scares you in a sense, to where it's a fear of losing that happiness and that abundance that you have. And the reason why that is being triggered, because like I keep saying for everyone, the new moon is coming up on the 15th or the 16th, one of those days. But it's pretty much time to like set your intentions. And matter of fact, the new moon is in Capricorn. That's probably why this is hitting you so hard. This is one of those blocks that's like holding you back from getting to the future that you want, right? So, and even with me looking at this potential outcome card, which makes me want to bring in this good old challenge, which is the Six of Chalices. Oh, okay, something just fell on my foot, but I'm good. Sorry. Okay. But your challenge is the Six of Chalices. And see, what I'm really picking up, and I know this is not going to be for everybody, but I'm really picking up on a family situation. It's almost like, it's a lot like what I said before. It's really like things are going really good for you. You've made a decision to turn over a new leaf. You have a happy home life, but you've never had that before. And I mean never had that before as like a kid. You never had that before. And I'm really feeling like this is like subconscious, right? Because all of our actions, this is me stepping into counselor mode. So all of our All of our actions are influenced by subconscious processes, right? So it's like unfinished business, things that we're not consciously aware of that are going on in our subconscious. We can go as deep as saying collective subconscious, meaning like I said, karmic energy from past lives and all this other kind of stuff from the collective consciousness. Shout out to Carl Jung. Woo woo. Okay, anywho. But it's these fears that are getting triggered by things going so well in your life, right? Of course you don't want to lose them. Who would, right? So you're holding on to them tightly, okay? But what your challenge is in all of this is to embrace this, right? To live in the present, right? Because how do I want to say this? How can I say this? The Six of Chalices usually speaks of, like happy memories of the past and thinking of happy times in our past, right? But what I'm really getting from this as your challenge is more or less to step into a place, or let me reframe it this way. It's not really so much that your challenge is to think about your past, because the energy I'm really getting from this is that it's someone who had a less than stellar past, right? So what I'm getting is, as opposed to placing this energy in a sense of a past tense, it's placing it in a present sense and living in the moment, living in the present, enjoying this experience that you have while it's here, enjoying the people that you love, enjoying your family while they are here in the present, right? And the challenge with this is letting go of those fears of the past and allowing yourself to enjoy your life right now for what it is, as opposed to being consumed by fears of like fears or worry, like, how can I say this? Fears of the past being recreated or worries and anxieties about the future, which would be potentially losing this thing. And really stepping back into this Seven of Wands energy, which is really embodying that universal life force and trusting, as you've done in the past, to carry you through this, right? So it's really like embracing the moment, letting go of those fears, and giving yourself permission to enjoy your life. Now, these things that are coming up, they're coming up because, like I said, of the new moon energy. So it's trying to cleanse out and detox all of these negative thought patterns that we have, or any false beliefs that are no longer serving us or that are preventing us from having the life that we want. Let me check my time because I'll be running it. Okay. Anywho. So, yeah, so it's really like embracing your life as it stands now, right? And not allowing that to steal your joy in the present. So that way, we could just be looking at all of this hard work that we did and embracing all that good old energy, So we can have that new beginning. We can see all the hard work that we've done and seeing how that plays out around us with abundance, with love, with family. Creating those new memories, right? So that's why that's being brought up. Now, the thing that I get from this when I look at this card in alignment with the others, which is the Queen of Chalices reversed, the thing that popped in my head when I saw that was self-fulfilling prophecy, right? So it's almost like, if you don't make the decision to live in the present and to allow yourself to enjoy what is in front of you right now, you could be potentially putting yourself in a position to create exactly what it is that you fear happening. So that rigid energy of like holding on and hoarding, that can translate in the future if you don't allow yourself to really enjoy where you're at right now, to be some sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, to where, like I said, you create exactly what it is that you fear, right? So the thing I can say to you is be there, right? Present, like be present for the ones that you love. Be emotionally available, because while you're in this stagnant energy, it's causing you to not be emotionally available to the ones that you love. Because the card in the upright, it's a person who's a comforter. It's like they're being there for someone who's in the midst of emotion. And I feel like I need to say this as well. It may be potentially for some of you who are so caught up in this, like you're very much like physically there, but you may not be like mentally there, because you're kind of caught up in your own emotions and thoughts or whatever, of the fear of losing things, that a loved one, like a spouse or a partner, could potentially be hurting, you know, or feeling your distance or your emotional absence, and you're not aware of it, because, you know, in the reverse, he's looking at all of this, you know, he's looking to the past. Okay, so I say all of that to say, make sure that you're being emotionally available for your loved ones, and you don't want to put yourself in a position where you are recreating the drama and the turmoil that you feel or you fear, so to speak. But yeah, but I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, I don't see any death cards or anything like everybody else is to get. No deaths, no towers. So I mean, that's good, right, Capricorn? You know, this is your time to shine, man. It's y'all's new moon. So I hope this helped, guys. I hope I was clear, because I don't know why I feel like I'm struggling to like to get my thoughts out. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you guys are having a little trouble communicating this to your loved ones. If you are, just show them this video. Maybe that'll be helpful. But other than that, guys, that's been your January 2018 reading. I hope that this has been helpful. And as always, if you feel my vibe, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. And I will see you soon, Capricorn. Deuces.